Right, so this is probably like the third time I've attempted to start this video, but welcome to the countdown to meeting the Humblers. Now, for context, who are the Humblers, you may ask? Well, during the pandemic, I bounced around a lot of Minecraft SMPs that I found on Reddit until I landed on Humblecraft in late 2021. This is the SMP that has lasted the longest without it completely dying out, and I've become really good friends with a lot of these people. And I got invited to meet them, to the meetup this year, over in Europe. If you're wondering why I'm saying over in Europe, that's because I live in Mexico. So yeah, I'm flying halfway across the world to meet a bunch of strangers. Yeah. So for a bit more context, so I'm gonna be filming like the entire trip. Like today is June 7th. I was supposed to originally start this video on June 2nd, but I just never got around to filming until, yesterday, but I fucked that up. So now I'm attempting it today. Hopefully this one will stick. And so yeah. So basically I'm gonna be filming like the countdown as to like from when I leave from here in Mexico all the way to Europe. So let me give you guys a little bit of like context as to why this is such a big trip for me. Alright, so basically this is the second meetup. Like we do these every year. I wasn't able to go to last year's meetup, because I got told with like 2 weeks anticipation, and it was again in Europe. It was in Denmark, and I was like, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to afford that shit in like 2 weeks. But then I got invited very early on to the next one, which is gonna be in England originally, but we're gonna do like a kind of like full Europe tour. Well, not full Europe, because we're going to be going to Amsterdam, we're going to be going to London, we're going to be going to Brussels, and in Paris. Actually, I arrive in Paris, but then we immediately go off to Amsterdam. Mainly because of me, since I'm coming from so fucking far away, and I've been saving up for this trip since last September, actually. So these are the cards for the community service I had to do for college, and yeah, that's the date of when I started there at that restaurant. So yeah, this has been nearly a year in the making, and it is less than a month away from being a reality. And it was a lot of hard fucking work, because if you guys have worked in the food and service industry, you guys know it is long fucking hours. Especially here in Mexico with really shit wages. Yeah, basically what these guys make in an hour, that's what I make in a fucking day. What is going on in my life personally. So the main thing is that I am just over a week away from finishing my last semester at uni. I'm in culinary school, getting a bachelor's degree in gastronomic services and operations. I think that's what it would translate to. I'm in my 8th semester. This is the last week of technically classes, and then we've got to go next week for final exams. And after that, we're done. And then on the 30th, that's when I have the actual graduation party. And then I leave on July 2nd. So July 1st is probably going to be me hungover as fuck, actually. And then we leave on the 2nd. So yeah, not going to be too much filming, I guess, in the days leading up to it. But yeah, you guys will probably pick this back up when either something random or interesting happens regarding the trip, or the actual trip is beginning. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip, I guess. For you guys, it's gonna be a few seconds. For me, it's gonna be a few days, probably. Alright, so we're back filming, and that's because we got a couple announcements in the past day or two regarding season 4 of Humblecraft. So this is before the live stream. Live stream is gonna be day after tomorrow. Today's Monday the 12th, I think it is. Yeah, just check. It's the 12th, and so Red officially announced that Paper MC, Paper servers, are actually stable, even though 1.20 came out just a few days ago. Usually it takes a couple weeks, but this time they got it out super quick. Fabric is also out, which is usually what delays us from insta updating. So Wednesday is going to be the last Humbler. I am still in the final preparations of that. I thought I had a little bit more time, but 2 days should be just enough, I guess. But yeah, so Wednesday's the last Humbler. We're gonna crash the server, and then on Thursday the new season can begin. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I actually have an idea of what the fuck I actually want to do this season, base-wise. So yeah, that should be cool because I'll actually have something to work towards, not like this season where I had no idea what the hell I was going with. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys during the live stream or whenever some other shit happens related to the trip or Humblecraft, I don't know. Alright, so we're back filming, and you know, I'd love to be in a better mood, but some shit went down. Now single again, so that's fucking fantastic, but you know what? We're not gonna let that bring the mood down too much. It's not the first relationship I've come out of, and it's probably not gonna be the last breakup that I go through. But regardless, you know, I'm trying to be in a good mood today. It's my mom's birthday today, so that's, well, it's keeping me in a somewhat decent mood. Right now she's not home. She's out having breakfast with a group of her friends. Later on, we're going to take her out to dinner. Today's my day off work as well. I was supposed to be hopping on the server today to finish preparing for the last Humbler. But, yeah, now the fucking Wi-Fi doesn't work. It's legit just that fucking orange light, the one that's fucking me over. So I'm gonna restart it again, and hopefully it'll work this time around. I guess, well, since I got no Wi-Fi really, and there's not much I can do, I might just give you guys a little bit of a house tour of where I live and how I live in Mexico. Keep in mind, it's not because I can afford the place, it's because my parents can. So yeah, I don't think this is like average at all. So, we got a door, right? We got a door. So you come in, living room is right here. That's where I was laying there. That's where the fucking Wi-Fi thing is. You go over this side. We got the bathroom, which is behind here. But for some dumb reason, the light for that light, this light switch is not in here. Or like back here or anything. For some goddamn reason, it's this one. As you can see, yeah, not the best engineering decision, but yeah, it was very weird getting used to when we first moved here. But anyways, moving on. So you go from the living room out here to this like little balcony thing. We got a bunch of plants, a grill, some chairs and shit, tables, more chairs and tables, which looks out to the backyard, which is actually pretty chill. And then behind that, or next to it rather, we got the dining room, we got the kitchen, which is a bit of a mess. Back there we got like laundry room, dog bowl, dog. Hello to your face. Hey. Yep, this is all you wanted. Oh yeah, you're enjoying that, aren't you? Yeah. Alright, come on. So again, door, upstairs and downstairs. We're gonna go downstairs first. Dog, go. And you're just gonna lie down, aren't you? You are lazy. So am I. But yeah, moving downstairs, we've got a bit of randomness, really. Like, we got a couple exercise machines, a little office setup. We've got the gaming area, where usually that's where I play Xbox with a couple of my friends from high school. Then yeah, this leads outside. We got an actual dog door, and it might seem small, but the dog fits somehow. Let me see if I can get it to run through. Hannah! Now, I think if I trick her into thinking I'm going outside. Go! Oh yeah, she's obsessed with like reflections and light and shit, so I guess my watch kinda got her. Hannah, correle. Yeah! There we go. So yeah, and then this like the whole backyard random. What do you think you're barking at for? So, oh yeah, also there's a fucking bathroom right there. Then we got random storage, and then we go back up the fucking stairs. And then we've got the bedrooms. So this one actually wasn't originally here. We actually had to build this wall because it was only this one. I'm trying to see if I can set up a picture right now of what it used to look like. So this is it now. I'm not gonna open it, but that's one of my brother's room. Hang on. So yeah, again, behind here, we've got my parents' room, the bathroom, my other brother's room, and then we've got my humble abode, which is a complete mess, but I really do not give a flying fuck. So yeah, why do I say that Maciel played a huge role in me being able to come to the trip? So originally the meetup this year was supposed to be just in England. That was like the whole plan, that was it. So I was checking out flights in like October last year, and talking with Maciel, because he's big on like planes and traveling and shit. So and one day he texted me, he was like, yo, I think it might be cheaper if you fly from your home city here to Paris, and then you flying from either Mexico City or Guadalajara, which are the other like two main cities that are relatively close to me. And flying from either of those cities to London. He was like, it's actually cheaper. I checked out and it was by quite a bit actually. So that was the plan. So yeah, so I've been checking flights ever since from here in Leon to Paris, and I think it was in February roughly where I actually ended up buying the flight. I'm flying on July 2nd to Paris directly. Well, first I'm flying from here to Mexico City. Then from Mexico City, it's an 11-hour flight, pretty fucking long, to Madrid in Spain. And then from there, it's all the way, it's just a flight to Paris, which is like a couple hours away. I thought it was gonna be way shorter actually, but apparently no, it's 2 hours. So I arrived technically until July 3rd. Anyway, so huge shout out to Maciel. Also because he's the one who's actually going to be picking me up from the airport in Paris. And then from there, we're driving to Amsterdam. So I think this first episode will probably end as soon as I land in Paris. And then from there will be episode 2, which will be in Amsterdam. Then episode 3, which will be in London. Then episode 4 in Brussels. Episode 5 is going to be Paris. And I might do either an episode 6, which is me coming back, or just leave it at episode 5. I still don't know. Still, the trip is a few days away. So yeah, I guess we'll see what goes on there. Right, so we've got a bit of a change of scenery. I'm out on the balcony with the million and one chairs and tables, enjoying a quick old-fashioned. And I'm just gonna chill out for a bit, Wi-Fi still isn't back up running. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, enjoy the peace and quiet. And then, yeah, I got all of today basically to finish getting everything for the last Humbler ready, as well as the beginning of tomorrow, because tomorrow I get into work until 4, which means I have to start getting ready at 3, and last Humbler starts at around 12, so I've got about 3 hours-ish worth of gameplay. Right, so it is June 14th, I think it is, and we've got a bit of an issue that kind of started yesterday. Yeah, so there's a light that's right there that's supposed to be on, and right, so we're in the car. That's because we're going on a bit of an adventure. So I'm gonna go over to AT&T at a fucking shopping mall that's kind of near where I live, and see exactly how much it would be to actually change my phone, as well as take it to a repair place and ask them, see how much it would cost to fix the phone I currently have, and see if that will do any good. So I'm hoping, I'm crossing all my fingers that it'll all go smoothly, but I think it's time we go. And that was the prime example of sometimes you plan one thing and another one completely different happens. So Wi-Fi is back, finally. We figured out what the issue was. A technician came over to see what the hell was going on, because on server side, everything was supposed to be good. So the guy came over and he was like, yeah, the wire that's outside has been cut. We were like, what do you mean? And yeah, so basically yesterday we had a gardener come over to cut the grass on the front lawn, and apparently he cut it while cutting the grass. So yeah, technician came over in 10 minutes, had it back up and running. Wi-Fi was back. I was able to join the last bit of the last Humbler. Unfortunately, was not able to actually participate in the actual fight, but Dylan, who you guys will actually meet during the meetup, ended up being the winner after Red flew into a wall. Again. So yeah, I guess it's now gonna be a running joke every time we do one of these that like, yeah, so Red, how are you gonna fly into the wall? So, but yeah, awesome to actually be able to join these guys, even if it was just for like a few minutes. Crashed the server with a bunch of commands and random shit. Then after my attempt fail, I just did /stop and just killed it. So yeah, Red right now is just gonna start working on setting up everything for season 4, which launches tomorrow. I might do a live stream on that if I don't have any more hiccups with the internet, which in theory I shouldn't. But oh shit. Oh fuck, I just realized I got a couple exams and photos tomorrow for the actual degree. Shite. Right, so I don't think this is a setup you guys are used to seeing in the vlog, but I just got off work. So tomorrow my mom is going on a little bit of a trip with her friends, and I gotta take her to the airport at 4 in the morning. It's currently, yeah, it's kind of late if I gotta get up in less than 6 hours. But yeah, I was able to get off work early. It was a pretty chill day here at the restaurant. So I'm gonna go home now, get some sleep, and then go back and do the same thing again tomorrow. Right now it's 2:15, it's like half an hour later. And so yeah, so basically there was a table that was the guys were like friends with the manager, and so they pretty much were doing whatever the fuck they wanted, which is something that I don't really like about this place. That whenever it's friends of the manager or something, they do and ask for whatever the fuck they want. But yeah, it's 2:20 a.m. about to go home. Probably gonna get anywhere between 5 and 6 hours sleep, because I gotta be back here tomorrow at noon. But luckily I should get off early tomorrow. At least I'm fucking hope so, because I'm very exhausted. I've been awake for almost 22 hours, closer to 23 honestly. It's been a long fucking day. Alright, exciting days, ladies and gentlemen. We are T-minus 12 days away from the trip. It's starting to finally like settle in a little bit now. I got the dog running around. But yeah, so I'm gonna have some breakfast right now, and then I might go out and add some more euros and buy the bottles. Actually, yeah, fuck it. We're gonna go get the bottle. Hannah! I gotta go get some booze today. You're both excited, yet not at the same time. Also, you might be wondering, wait, so you're getting your mom 2 bottles of tequila? No, I'm only getting her 1. That sounded bad, but... so the reason why I'm going to go out and get 2 bottles of tequila is, one is for my mom, the other one is for the actual meetup. I'm actually going to show you guys which is the bottle I'm planning on bringing for the meetup, which is this one, Cascawin Blanco. So I actually have known about this tequila brand for a while now. It's not sponsored or anything. I wish I was. Or I wish I was a brand ambassador for it. So, yeah. So basically, I've known that brand for a while now. Just from work. And so my mom, one time she was in Guadalajara with my dad and other family members. They tried it for the first time and they really liked it. And now it's kind of like one of their favorites. Bottle's not too expensive, and pretty much the Humblecraft people were like, bring some fucking tequila. I was like, all right. So I was debating between a couple brands. They were a lot more expensive than this one. But this one's good. I highly doubt they're going to be able to get it over there, which is kind of the plan, to bring something that they won't easily be able to find. And so yeah, that one seems like a good choice. It's good tequila. It's not too expensive. And they've probably never seen it before. So... fuck yeah, alcoholism. Oh man, we're gonna get very drunk during this trip. Possibly high too. We're gonna be in Amsterdam. That's gonna be an interesting vlog. Right, a few hours later, we are now finally on our way to go pick up the bottles for my mum and for the trip. So, yeah, I thought I was gonna deposit more money into the car, but I'm gonna wait a little bit on that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow probably, because I'm also gonna get my car washed and as well as get a haircut, because even though it's not too long on the top, I want it a bit shorter and then same on the fucking side with this like fuzz part. But yeah, so graduation is next Friday. Well, not the one from this week, the one afterwards. And after that, it's basically just come back for the final trip. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Right, so a few things just happened. So I'm right outside the like alcohol shop, if you want to call it that. Right, so I just left the liquor store to buy the bottle of tequila that I'm bringing for the trip. And so a few things actually happened while, or like in the space immediately in my house and right now, which I'm on the way to the other liquor stores to see if the bottle for my mum is actually going to be cheaper there or not. If it is, I'm gonna buy it there. If not, I'm still gonna see like where it's cheaper. So yeah, basically a couple things happened. So while I was almost there to the first liquor store, while I was almost at the first liquor store, I got an email confirmation saying that my dad's steak is on its way. I got the confirmation number, the tracking order, and my brother just checked it online and it says it arrives today actually. Probably gonna arrive while I'm at work, so I told them to like keep an eye out. And once it's here, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna unbox it and show it to you guys on the video. And also, another thing is that there is a specific brand of tequila which I tried when I was first on like my first like actual bartending job. It was at a restaurant called La Tequila, ironically. And so the bottle is called Fortaleza, and it's apparently kind of rare to find, and I loved it. I tried the silver or blanco version, and that's the one I liked. So, and while I was at this first liquor store, they actually have it. So I'm not gonna bring one for the trip because it's really fucking expensive. Like I could buy almost 3 bottles of the one I'm actually bringing for the same price as the one I am bringing. So yeah, we're gonna go with the cheaper option. Oh shit. Alright, so just arrived at the second liquor store. And yeah, so let me guys show you what I actually bought. So yeah, like I showed you guys earlier, this is the one I'm bringing, this is the one I bought. I'm gonna buy, like actually for my mom, I was gonna buy originally a Don Julio 70, which is this bottle right here. But instead, you know, she's gone above and beyond for us, especially with my dad traveling a lot. So I decided, you know what, you deserve something better. And I'm gonna get her a bottle of Casa Dragones, which is a very good tequila. Also expensive, but honestly, she deserves it. And yeah, and then I know she really likes that one as well. So let's see if it's actually cheaper here than it was at the first store. Oh baby, we got them both. This box is way bigger than I remembered. But yeah, so we're about to go home. Later today we're gonna order some sushi for dinner because the place we usually order it at from Monday to Thursday has a 2-for-1 deal. So best believe we gonna take advantage of that shit. So yeah, again, the fucking Bluetooth just loves cutting my clips. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the bottle more in depth once I'm home, as well as explain a little bit more about what the hell is up with the whole Wagyu steak for my dad. And we're home, and we've got both fucking bottles. Like, this thing is fucking massive. Hello, dog. Hello. Right, so now for a bit of context. So my dad's a simple man. He likes steak and he likes whiskey. And this year was his 50th birthday. And so my mom and I wanted to get him something special each. Originally, we both thought of the same idea. There's a specific bottle of whiskey, a Macallan 12-year. Don't remember if it's the double cask or the triple cask, the one he wanted, but one of those. And so we both kind of told each other, like, yeah, so I'm thinking about buying this. And I was like, oh, well, that's funny because so am I. So we both decided that she was going to get him the whiskey, I was going to get him the steak. And so basically, there's this page on Instagram, I'm going to put it right here, from a very big Mexican like cooking YouTuber called La Capital. And so basically, this guy's opened up his own like online Japanese Wagyu store here in Mexico. Now, I bought the biggest one, not just to show up, but also because it's kind of like not specifically just for him. It's also so like the rest of us can try it. So yeah, it's a little bit of a late gift, but better late than never, I guess. He's been traveling a lot, and he's finally coming home. And it's also kind of my way of saying thank you for everything he's done for me in the 21, almost 22 years I've been on this planet. Basically, he paid my whole tuition for college. He's been like supporting me since day one, since I told him that I wanted to go to culinary school. He backed me no matter what. And so yeah, he definitely deserved this and more. But for now, this is what I can get him. Steak arrives later today. Excited to get that finally. And yeah, and then obviously for my mom as well, the big ass bottle of tequila. It's not that fucking big, the bottle. It's like pretty standard, but the box is fucking massive. Like it's the size of it's bigger than my entire forearm. Like it reaches like just to my wrist. Also, I'm not just gonna like, right, here's your steak, enjoy. No, so basically me and my brothers were gonna cook him and my mom like a full-on like dinner for them. We were gonna do this for an anniversary of theirs a couple years ago, but they were out traveling for their anniversary. They came back very sick, and so it just kept getting delayed. And I think now's a good time as ever to do it. So it's gonna be on Friday. It's my day off. No, it's not my day off. Tomorrow's my day off. But tomorrow, hopefully, I'm gonna be able to be playing a lot of Humblecraft because I've been aching to play more. I can't at the moment because the fucking Wi-Fi is still out. And yes, on Friday we're cooking that for them. Well, I'm gonna be cooking. These two are gonna be basically like bringing the meals to them, taking their dirty plates away, refilling drinks. So yeah, I guess that's the advantage of my parents with having a son that is both a bartender and a chef. Right, so it looks like my brothers did the unboxing, but here it is. It's the like certificate for the Wagyu, and whoa, it is way bigger than I thought. Yeah. All right. It is fucking massive. Like, how the fuck can I compare this? Hang on. Right, so this is me. I look extremely bright, and this is the fucking steak next to my. It's the size of my fucking face. Jesus. It is definitely A5 because of all the fucking marbling. Like this part here almost looks like it's just fat. 320 grams. It is insane. Yeah, it is insanely massive. Also, just for a comparison, so they also sell at Costco these like frozen Wagyu like strips. Want to look at it like that? And yeah, as you can probably tell, whoa, I'm fucking bright. Let's turn that shit down. There we go. So as you can probably tell, it is nowhere near the same grade of marbling. It's probably American Wagyu, the one that we got from Costco, but this one is the real thing, the real deal. And I actually know what I'm going to be preparing for the dinner. But that will be part of tomorrow's adventure, which is getting everything for that dinner, as well as getting my hair cut, getting my car washed, and yeah. Also, just got home. Still got my uniform on. I'm going to eat. Wi-Fi's still not back. Apparently it's a general area of like failure or malfunction, but But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my sushi, which I still have from earlier today. And then we're gonna go to sleep because your boy's tired. It's been a longish day. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next clip. It is now the next day. And guess what? The Wi-Fi still isn't back. So I called earlier today and I was like, well, what the fuck is going on? Because we called Monday and they said, yeah, so it should take up to 24 hours for your service to be back. And we were like, alright, chill. That should have been done yesterday at around noon. It's currently Wednesday, almost noon. It's still not fucking back. So basically I'm just waiting for the cleaning lady to arrive. And once she's here, I'm gonna go out, get my hair cut, buy groceries for today, wait, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. So meals for today, tomorrow, and the dinner we're making for our parents. Right, good news. The Wi-Fi technician apparently has just entered the neighborhood. I'm not gonna be here to like receive him or anything because I gotta go get my hair cut and the appointment is in 8 minutes and I'm now... Yeah, I cut off again, but I gotta go. I gotta be there in 8 minutes for the appointment. Hopefully all goes well with the internet as well. And it should, fingers crossed, be back by the time I'm back. So, let's go. Right, haircut's done. Looking and feeling fresh. Gonna go get my car washed now. And then after that, we're going home. And apparently the Wi-Fi should be back by now because on my way here, they called me saying like, yo, we're trying to get in, but the guard, security at like the entrance won't let them pass. So I had to give them a ring and then be like, yeah, let them in. So that's done and dealt with. And now, so fingers crossed by the time I'm home, that should be set. That should be sorted actually. My brothers just got off school and they're on their way home now, so I guess they'll let me know if they're done or not. So you guys know how I was saying, like, I hope everything goes smoothly. Chaos has happened, so I'm at the car wash and the line is a bit backed up and it was not moving. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. So one of the guys just walked out, was like, yeah, can you back up a bit? I'm like, fuck happened? And so basically the car in front of the car of, how do I say this? So the car in front of the car that's in front of me, yeah, basically they got a flat tire and they can't go on the automatic rails that way or else it'll get fucked up, I guess. So we all had to back up just so they can actually move. So looks like we're moving forward. Yes, we are. Awesome. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes when I'm out of here. And gonna go to McDonald's for some food today with the bros. Actually, no, I'm getting the food for them, the lazy fucks. And so yeah, guess we'll do that. Right, next day. We are just over 24 hours away from the dinner. Today's Thursday. My parents arrive tomorrow on Friday. And we're gonna do a little bit of a test run with some leftover steak I had from a few days ago. It's pretty much the same thickness as the Wagyu, if not a little bit thinner. So I'm gonna do a test run and see if I cook it for like 1 minute on each side, if that will get me a medium rare, which is what I'm aiming for, because I bought this fucking expensive ass piece of meat. I'm not gonna overcook it. So I'm not just gonna go in blindly. I wanna do a test run, which is what I'm gonna attempt now. So first up, we gotta pull out the big ass skillet. I'm tempted to actually do it on the grill out there. Not entirely sure though. So now we get the pan on max heat. Got a little bit of oil in there. We're just gonna wait for the pan to heat up and then start grilling, I guess. As you can see, the pan is smoking hot. We've got steaks. Cut them up to these smaller pieces just so I can do multiple like test runs. Let's start with this one, which has a similar thickness to the Wagyu. So first, I need to actually grab something so I don't burn my fucking hand off. So yeah, this, so we can swirl around the oil, make sure it's covering all of it. Now that that's done, you can actually pick up the steak and always lay away. Have it down so that it's all covering it. Same with this piece. Have it down. Right, just pulled it off. Was panicking a little bit because I couldn't find what I usually rest the steak in. But this plate and an aluminum foil should do the trick, at least for this test run. Pan's still there, still pretty freaking hot. We're gonna leave that, and then we're gonna clean it later. But right now, we're gonna wait for this to rest for a few minutes, and then all should be good. Right, so as you can see, we just got it on these like thicker parts. However, the smaller ones, yeah, they are definitely well fucking done. This one has a little bit of pink, very little. So I guess when I do it, either I might do it on the grill, have it like insanely hot, or do it for less time. I'm guessing probably do less time and let it get hotter. Probably gonna do like 45 seconds on each side, get it insanely hot, and then just sear it that way. Yeah, a bit disappointed in that, but you know what? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Glad I did the test run actually before actually fucking up the real piece of meat. So yeah, guess we'll now enjoy our breakfast, and then I actually have to go out today to exchange some euros, like actual cash. It takes a few days for it to arrive, and I leave on the 2nd. Today's the 22nd. It should be enough time for them to arrive, but still I'd rather have it done sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna have breakfast and then go do that. Right, so it is now the next day. Actually, wait, no, I already filmed today, I think. Anyways, so I just got off work. It's 7:30. I was supposed to get in today until 4 p.m., but my boss asked me, like, yo, I'm doing some stuff. I'm supposed to get in at 12. Would you mind swapping shifts with me and you get off early? I'm like, oh, fuck yes. Anything to get off early, basically. Well, not anything, really, but... so, yeah, I'm free now. So I'm gonna go to the supermarket to buy everything I need for tomorrow. And I'm also debating on what I should eat today, because I'm also pretty hungry. I haven't eaten since, like, 9-ish, so almost 8 to 10 hours that I haven't eaten anything. Not the best of ideas, but I guess right now I'm going to see what the hell I'm gonna order to eat. I've eaten too many burgers lately. Probably will end up getting more, but we'll see. Right, finally home, and it is time we get our chefing on, because I'm gonna try and pre-make most of, if not all, of the things I need for tomorrow's dinner. So I need to make a caramelized onion, like, jam, if that makes sense. I need to make pretty much the entire dessert, as well as, shit. Fuck, I just realized I forgot. I may have forgotten to do the test on the fucking cocktail. Yeah, that's not gonna end well, but you know what? Doesn't matter. So right now we're gonna do that. Set up. What else can I start doing? Probably the sauce for the actual sandwich. I need to cure the actual egg yolks. English. And then I'm just gonna have everything else ready for tomorrow. So probably gonna make even more of a mess. There's already a mess there. Gonna clean that and then make a new one. So yeah. Oh man, this is why I fucking hate cooking sometimes.
Okay, that was bright, but as you can see, it's 6 a.m.
And I just woke up. Dinner's today, and I've got a lot to get ready. I need to finish the entire dessert. I've got to finish the chimichurri, the something else. Oh yeah, the rice, the egg yolks, and I think that's it actually. Oh yeah, probably the katsu sauce as well. But besides that, everything should be ready to go. Hopefully, I don't fuck it up. Also, yeah, my voice is, I've got morning voice. It'll wear off in a few minutes, but in the meantime, this is what I sound like. So, let's get to work, I guess. Right, so as you guys know, the whole dinner and everything is supposed to be a surprise for both my parents, mainly for my dad, but I'm actually going to move the meats down to our downstairs fridge. But I don't think they're gonna be, I mean, I know my mom knows that it's on, but actually wait, no, it's not really a surprise for my mom. What is a surprise for my mom is the tequila bottle. So I've got to hide that as well. But all right, let's put it in this fridge. So if you guys remember the house tour from a few days ago, yeah, it's still on. So I'm gonna leave both. And now this is where you can see the different quality. Like this is the A5. This is probably Wagyu Cross. I am not doubtful. I don't doubt it for a second. But yeah, in this fridge and freezer, this is basically where I'm gonna be hiding everything I need for the actual dinner. So now what I'm actually thinking is that I'm going to actually 100% need help from my brothers to like cure the egg yolks, because you need to flip them halfway. And with me going to work, there's no way in hell I'm gonna have enough time to do that. So I need them at around like 5 p.m. to flip them. So hopefully that should be, hopefully they don't fuck it up. Like it's the one thing I'm asking them to help me with. I'm crossing all my fingers and I'm trusting them that they won't mess it up. I mean, if they do, it's not the end of the world. But if they don't, it'll be 100% better. So yeah, also, I couldn't find a rolling pin, so I just used a bottle of rum. Yeah, and this is what happens when you're a bartender as well as a little bit of a chef. So yeah, so right now I need to actually start with the fillings for the actual desserts, and then once they're 100% done, I can start working on everything else I need. Yeah, I also just remembered I had to hide this, so I'm gonna put it in my room, keep it there, and hopefully my mom does not decide to walk in, because if she does, then surprise is kind of ruined. But you know what? Fuck it. It's fine. So, right. So tequila is now hitting. Hopefully they don't decide to open that. They shouldn't. But they might. Highly doubt it though. Right. So it's almost 2 hours later. Voice is back to normal. So we're cooking down the apple part of the tarts. We've got the caramel peanut butter thing over here looking amazing. So the actual tarts have cooled down, although we have a casualty, and yeah, we lost a little bit there, but it's fine, because the actual apple part of it, this thing, cooks down to a less liquid consistency, so it should be good. So when I fill it, it won't go absolutely everywhere. At least that's the idea. So once I'm done, I'm going to set up the whole, because I have to do the chimichurri, the caramelized onion, jam, I think it would be called. And what else do I have to do? Oh yeah, almost pretty much leave the egg yolks ready. Oh fuck, I also have to do the meringue. Shit. It'll be fine. That part's relatively easy. Yeah, another 40 minutes passed. We got the apple thing ready. Just waiting on the peanut butter caramel cream thing. I don't know if it's a set, so we can actually add the apple and then freeze that. No, wait, not freeze it. Let it solidify as well. And then we need to put the meringue. But in the meantime, what I think I'm gonna do is start working on everything else. One of the main things being the chimichurri, which should be simple enough, except I got to cut off all the individual leaves off the fucking bunch of parsley. So, yeah, there's quite a bit of it in there. So yeah, this might take a while. Right, again, was able to get off work early. So now I'm actually going to go buy a loaf of bread, which I forgot yesterday, for the actual sandwich. And then we go and make the fucking dinner. Right, so just finished the dinner. It went amazingly. There's only one part of it that I kind of fucked up, which was probably the easiest out of everything, which was moving the egg yolks from the soy sauce onto the fucking plate. I fucking broke them, but you know what? It was fine. We still got a little bit of it. Everything went out smoothly. Everyone enjoyed it. So I don't think I could ask for anything better. Glad for all 5 of us to finally be back together again. I'm a little bit drunk right now because my brother made some old fashions. Well, I taught him how to make old fashions. And just to fuck with me, he made mine twice as strong. And I drank it like it was fucking water. So I'm gonna go to bed now because tomorrow I have another day of work. Probably gonna be a pretty long shift. I'm guessing anywhere between 11 and 10 hours. But should be my last like long shift before the trip. So yeah, excited about the trip actually because it's almost time. It's just over 10 days away. Like I'm still in shock that I'm actually gonna do it. I mean, by the time you're watching this, the trip will have been over. But this is me on June 23rd. At around like 10-ish p.m. I'm a few days away from doing the trip. So I'm pretty excited that it's actually gonna be reality. Like when I first got invited, I was like, I'm gonna try. Fuck it. I'm probably not gonna be able to do it, but to be actually able to do it in the end, it's mind blowing to me. Really excited, not just to like sightseeing and shit, but to meet these guys. I know I'm not meeting everyone. I'm only meeting Ida, Yevis, Dylan, and Lewis. But the fact that I'm able to meet just even one of them is fucking mind blowing. I've known these people for over a year. I truly do consider them like true friends, not just like online people I know, like true friends. And I'm so stoked to finally meet these guys. They say they're apparently stoked to meet me, even though I'm a dickhead usually. But it's just so surreal. I'm gonna actually do it.
So for context, what happened the last couple days is just work. But yesterday specifically, we did 2 things. One, we did a quick birthday celebration for our boss, the bar manager, because it's his birthday actually today, but yesterday was going to be the last day all of us were together because one of the girls is moving cities actually. She's going back to where her parents live, and so we decided, you know what, fuck it, let's give him like his birthday surprise and just, you know, cut the cake and everything.
¡Feliz cumpleaños!
And it was also that girl's little goodbye ceremony, which is basically us just dumping a bunch of water random shit on her.
Yo quiero. Ven, tú grabas.
No, ma.
Yo quiero aventar.
Ya sabes, ahí te va la enjuagada.
Déjame clavar la verga. Hola, vale. And since Thursday is gonna be my last day, I'm getting mine as well. So that should be interesting. And I'm not too excited about it. But you know what? If you're gonna dish it out, you gotta take it as well. So I gotta leave for work actually in a few minutes, even though it's about to be 7 a.m. because every 2 weeks I have to go in and help out, take inventory of all our stock, from bottles to sodas to productions. By productions I mean like lime juice, orange juice, simple syrup, everything, down to, I think this time we actually have to do glassware as well. Good news is I got off at like 2 or 3 p.m. so that means I have the rest of the day just to myself. And yeah, so I know the clips have been a bit sparse out the closer we've been getting to the actual day, but we just finished fighting the Ender Dragon on the server. All hell broke loose. I ended up getting the egg in the beginning, but I don't remember who exactly it was, but they placed down a bet, blew up half of us, and we got fucked over. Just wanted to show off how many people were in the fucking call. I think it's probably the call where I've been involved in that had the most amount of people. There was like 13, maybe 14 of us. Just pure chaos, and it was awesome. Right now I'm gonna have some food, then I'm gonna go off to work for my second to last day. And then, yeah, let's see what other chaos I end up filming for Friday, which is the graduation party, and then on Sunday, I leave. So what a turn of events. So I was able to change my shift today. So instead of getting in today at 4 p.m., and I'd leave until we close, which is at around 1 a.m., I was able to change it with one of the mixologists. So she was supposed to enter at 1, so she could leave at like 9, 10-ish. But since it's my last day, and we have a bit of a goodbye ritual where we just dunk a bunch of water and random shit on yous. I didn't want to do it so late, so as they're like, yo, would you mind like switching shifts with me so you guys can give me a proper send-off? And she was like, yes, just that's how you motivate people at a restaurant. As long as they're involved in doing some random shit or causing chaos, they'll sign up immediately. So instead of getting it at 4, I get it at 1. It's 12 right now, so I'm gonna take a shower and then head off to work. And I might see filming me making a few drinks. And so you guys might get a little bit of a montage / time lapse of me doing what I do. So yeah, but first, need to shower, change, and head off. Because tomorrow is the actual graduation party, and you guys will probably also see the videos of what the fuck was done to me.
No mames, chingazo. Qué asco.
Ahí viene otro.
¿No quieren agua de pulpo, mijo? Así le queremos. ¿No quieren agüita de pulpo? ¡A la mierda!
¿Y la harina?
¿Dónde está la harina? ¿Quieren agua de pulpo? Échale champú, échale champú.
Unas últimas palabras, ¿verdad?
So I don't look that fucked up anymore, but as you guys just saw, that was the clip of me getting absolutely fucking soaked. To be honest, I thought they were gonna go way harder. I was expecting to get like flour and like eggs or some other bullshit thrown at me, but now it's just water. Especially that fucking last one, like I got hit with real cold water, so that was not the funnest experience, but it's all fun and games at the end of the day. I appreciate like all my coworkers, well, the guys at the bar at least. I didn't really interact a lot with the guys in the kitchen or like waiter staff and everyone, but you know, I leave this place with like good memories. I learned a lot, especially since it was my first job as a little bit of a supervisor, because my actual role was as head mixologist. That basically meant that I had to supervise everything that had to do with the mixologists, which are 2 of them. And yeah, you know, I enjoyed my time here. Not 100% sure if I'm coming back. Well, I mean, I'm coming back obviously tomorrow just to pick up my last paycheck. But I don't know if I'm coming back to work here or if I'm just gonna be coming back as like a customer. Still not 100% sure. But yeah, I guess this could not have gone better. I mean, I did end up fucking sober, but I brought a change of clothes, so it was all fine. But yeah, also, actually, I'm barefoot, kind of. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but those are my sneakers right there, and I'm fucking barefoot. I've been walking around the entire fucking restaurant like that, just not giving a fuck. But yeah, so tomorrow's the graduation party. We're gonna have a real fun time. I think some of my family members from outside of the city should have arrived by now. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys when I'm home or until whatever the next clip is. Tomorrow's Friday and we leave on Sunday. I'm very fucking stoked. Like, I think it's finally fully like set in almost, especially since I keep getting emails like, oh yeah, confirmation for this, confirmation for that. It's like all finally setting in. But yeah, let's go home. I'm fucking tired and cold. You cannot fucking write this. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but it has not rained properly in months. And today, which is the graduation party, the fucking sky's coming down. Like, you know it's bad when you can't even see the fucking mountains that are usually in the background. So, yeah, maybe not the best start to the day. Also, a couple family members that were supposed to be coming in from out of town got stuck in some real shitty ass traffic, and they're not gonna make it to the party. So that's kind of fucked, but right. So the storm has calmed down finally. I wouldn't say it's sunny out, but it's cleared at least. I mean, even though if it was still raining regardless, like the actual like venue, yeah, that was a word, is like completely like roofed and everything, so even if it was still raining, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. So basically, what's up right now? Right now I'm just chilling. Like, I'm kind of like bored actually. Like, I could hop on the server, but to be honest, like, every project I want to do is going to involve multiple days of work, and seeing as though I leave in less than 48 hours, there's not a single project that I can finish before I leave. And I kind of don't want to leave it half done because I might forget I actually started it. But yeah, I guess right now I'm just going to chill out for a bit. Start saying what I'm actually going to be watching, like movie-wise, during the flights. I mean, the first one to Mexico City isn't that long. It should only be like an hour and a half, roughly. Actually, hang on, let me check. Right, yeah, so I just checked on the app. It finally actually updated because I was a bit worried. Because on the app, it was only showing me my first flight from here in Leon to Mexico City. Yeah, so I was saying, so it's an hour and 15 flight from here to Mexico City. And this is the only time I'm going to actually have to rush because it's a 50-minute layover. And everything technically should go smoothly. Like, I should technically not have to go through security. It's the first time I'm actually going to be doing a connected flight. I don't know what it's called, but first time doing that. So I'm pretty sure I'm only going to need to pick up my suitcases and everything when I'm in Madrid, which is the next flight. So when I leave Mexico City, it's an 11-hour flight to, what's it called? Yeah, it's an 11-hour flight to fucking Madrid. I'm there for a couple hours. I think it's like an hour, 40 minutes. So realistically, I only have like an hour. I mean, it depends. If I have to like technically like leave the airport and then go back in, like I might go outside and be like, so this is Spanish Air. All right, time to go back in. And then go to the last flight, which is the 2-hour flight to Paris.
I land at like 4:15 Europe time. That's gonna be like 6 a.m. my time. And so then there's Yevis gonna meet me or pick me up with Ida, I guess. And then we go to his house, drop off my big suitcase, pick up their shit, and then we all go to Amsterdam. So I think I might end this video when I meet Yevis and Ida. So that's when, or I might film like kind of road trip we're doing to Amsterdam, and then as soon as we're in Amsterdam, I might end this episode there. Still not 100% sure if I'm ending it right as I'm gonna meet them or start the next vlog with that. I don't know yet, but regardless, I'm ready and I'm excited. What a fucking night. Don't remember most of it, but I'm home. Made it in one piece, and apparently I did some stupid shit. Didn't call or tell anyone anything, but apparently I threw a chair at a wall. Don't remember that at all. Like any rhyme or reason as to why, but I did. So that's a funny story. And it is now almost 10 a.m. I think I'm gonna leave in like an after, because my parents just went out to go get breakfast. I think in like an hour I'm gonna go pick up my paycheck, which I didn't do yesterday. Do a last deposit of money to the account, and then just chill out and survive the hangover, because it is powerful. Got a Gatorade. So yeah. Fucking hell. Don't regret anything, to be honest.
Right, so I'm still pretty fucking hungover. Don't feel as bad as I did earlier, but right now I'm gonna go to the restaurant just to pick up my last paycheck. Apparently I do have to like quit per se, but like they already told me like, yeah, it's alright, like if you want to come back after the trip, it's fine. I was like, alright. So what I'm gonna do is go do that, deposit the money into the card. I actually also have to call later today to let them know like, yeah, I'm gonna be using the card, blah blah blah. Get me out of here, because small issue is that they put my like paycheck, like I get paid in cash, so paychecks and everything are, well, they're given in cash, and they put mine in the safe box, and the person who has the key to the box has not arrived yet. So that's not good news, and the bank closes in 10-11 minutes. So what I'm gonna do now is, because I still didn't deposit all my money, I was gonna deposit what was still left over plus my last paycheck, but the woman isn't here yet. We don't know when she's arriving,
So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go deposit right now what I've got, which should bump me up to give or take 800 euros, roughly. So it's like another 300, 400 something. So yeah, we're gonna deposit that ASAP. Then I think I might just come back straight to the restaurant, pick that up, and then have my parents like deposit the cash for me on Monday, because today's Saturday. I leave tomorrow, and I could deposit it tomorrow, but the bank doesn't open on Sunday, so that is a bit of a predicament. So yeah, I'm kind of rushing to make it there in time. I should. I just hope I don't get delayed or anything. We're almost there, fucking hell. And we got 8 minutes. Shit. Yeah, so I'm a few minutes past closing time. I still see some people inside, so I'm having a little bit of hope that they won't tell me to just fuck off. I'm just struggling to find a fucking parking space. But yeah, the part that worries me a bit is that the door is closed, but there's people inside. That usually ends up meaning that, not the best angle I know, but that usually ends up meaning that they're just gonna finish attending the people that are inside and no one else. If that's the case, then I'm fucked, which I'm 99% sure it is. And it's not the end of the world. I can just ask my parents on Monday if they can go and deposit it, along with my paycheck. So yeah, not the best of moves, but it's fine. You know, it's like I said, it's not the end of the world. Except I was a bit stressing trying to race over here, and it was basically all for nothing, it seems. So fingers crossed. Yeah, it says closed. It is 6:50. Just woke up, but today's the day we leave, and I'm tired. But this time we walk the dog one last time before we go, and then we come back, take a shower, and then head to the airport. It's fucking time. Right, but still on the walk. Dog is enjoying, I guess. But I wanted to show you guys something. So where I live, just like a few blocks downwards, because I live kind of like on a mountain edge, and there used to be this like artificial lake, and they're remodeling it by making it way deeper. And I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So this is what it looks like right now. Before, because I've actually got in this at around like that point there, like right around there, that's where I got it. And that is like no joke, 2 to 3 meters deep. And before it was like, if I say 60 centimeters, that's a lot probably. So they're making it way deeper. Why exactly they're doing that, I have no idea, but they're doing it. So yeah, either way, gonna continue the walk with the dog. Doesn't seem too amused at me stopping. And then shower, breakfast, and then just finish checking that I have not missed anything. In theory I haven't, but can't hurt to check. Just moved over to the shop to buy some bit of drink and maybe snack, but the experiences, man, that's the goal of like $2 US. Probably just a little bit more, but yeah, I might just still got an hour. So at least we'll buy water, snacks, be given just announced that the first flight to Mexico City has been delayed by like 20 minutes. So that only gives me a 30-minute layover. So what I'm going to do now is get some to eat. What I'm hungry, and 30 minutes is not going to be enough for me to get off the plane, get on the next one. Right, yeah, so I just ordered, and luckily the flight to Mexico City and the one to Madrid are both at the same terminal. So I arrive at Terminal 2 in Mexico City, and the flight to Madrid leaves from Terminal 2 as well. So I just need to like ask some flight attendants before I land where that gate, which gate that's going to be, so I can rush to it immediately and hopefully have enough time to get the Coca-Cola. If not, then it's whatever. But yeah, getting on the flight is the most important part. Kind of hoping it also gets delayed because my layover in Madrid is like 2 hours, so I'm not too worried about that. But I am a bit worried about this first one. Still, should be fine. It's a connecting flight. Even if I miss it for some of them, they'll just delay me a bit. Hopefully. Oh yeah, just got some food. Really hungry. Enjoy this. And then head back to the game. So I don't think the flight's actually going to be delayed because the plane's at the gate and seeing airline personnel. So that's good news. Right, just got on the plane. Should be leaving in 10 minutes. Kind of figuring that the next plane is going to be delayed, so I don't rush that much, but it's not that I'm still going to rush either way.
Airport. The estimate flight time is 35 minutes, and we fly connecting to that 25,000 feet above sea levels. Flight attendant Benedict Lugo is in charge of the flight attendant crew.
It's 8:55 and I'd run. I was like, shit, thanks. So that's not why I just decided to fucking leg it. Yeah, hopefully my luggage is there. I don't see it, but I'm hoping it's there.
Incluso durante el despegue y aterrizaje. Si su dispositivo no cuenta con esta función o sus dimensiones son mayores a la de una tableta electrónica, favor de apagarlo y guardarlo. Usted podrá utilizar las conexiones eléctricas y puertos USB de los asientos.
Right, just took the pills that I bought for fall asleep on the plane. Hopefully that helps. So apparently we're gonna arrive at noon. So I'm gonna try to sleep for most of the flight. At least 7 or 8 hours, hopefully. So as you can see, it's 10 hours. It's gonna be noonish when we arrive. Alright, that was weird. But yeah, at noon, roughly.
security now. The rush to the fucking gate, which is kind of fucking hell. It says it's 15 minutes away. Made it to Paris on my way to fucking get a baggage claim. Except I have no idea where I'm supposed to pick it up because they didn't announce it. I actually went the wrong way, but led me to the bathroom and I was pissing myself, so that was good. So now I gotta find where the hell the stuff is. And yeah, hopefully it all goes smoothly. And the bag made it, actually. Alright, so I met them. They brought a sign. I'm so fucking glad this made it. Yes! And now, finally, after over a month that the trip actually ended, I got back home on July 17th. Today is actually August 22nd. It did take me a while to finally edit the vlog, but it's finally done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash the like button, and I promise I'm gonna try and upload the next episodes relatively soon. I just need a little bit of a break so I don't burn out from editing so much fucking footage. I was not expecting this first one to be so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the rest of the adventure, because I'm not lying when I say this is just the beginning.